G'day guys and welcome back to GNs_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video we're going to be revisiting the team builds that you could be running the INT Fat Buu on. Now these haven't changed a great deal since he has actually come out, but still there is always an opportunity to re-look at those here. So the first team here is his own team build, so you see Majin Buu, Saga, Sworn Enemies, Storied figures. All these teams are going to be extremely Buu focused. So we've got the INT Fat Buu, Physical Buu Tanks, Kid Buu. I've just brought in the STR Fat Buu for someone different compared to the rest of the teams. You'll see the Tech Evil Buu and then the Tech Exchange Buu. So for the rotations of this one, I'd be going Buuhan and the Physical Kid Piccolo, and then the Exchange Buu with the INT Fat Buu. By having two Fat Buus on the team, you're going to have the two abilities like to revive on, well, you can use it once, but you've got two places where that can occur, and then you're going to have two Ghost Usher turns as well. You've got the Tech Evil Buu there who can float with that 70% chance to dodge, so he can be really valuable there as well. Now the next team is a Margin Power / Peppy Girl with Bulma in here, so led by the Android 21. Features a lot of the same units, but we've got the INT Fat Buu, Physical Buu Tanks, the Tech Exchange Buu, and Tech Mr. Buu. So for this one, I'd be going with Mr. Buu and Tech Fat Buu, and Tech Exchange Buu, sorry, and then INT Fat Buu with the Physical Buu Tanks. You'd float both your 21s and also STR Bulma. I do think Bulma is valuable on this team with her orb changing and 2-turn support as well. And then we've got the team that we're going to show off here today going into the 3 great Super Saiyans phase. So it is an artificial life forms team. Hopefully I am able to find a Tech Exchange Buu. No, I'm not. So that means that we are going to have to run a Cell Max friend, which means we do lose out on some stats, but there's not much we can really do on that front. So ideally we would have had Tech Buu there. The reason that you don't want to run 21 as your lead is because that she is a non-artificial life form, so she does ruin your ability to use the to utilize Cell Max to his full potential. So what we'll do is we'll grab that into that, and then with Tech Mr. Buu you always want to be getting as many rainbow orbs as possible, because then that's going to maximize his damage reduction. Probably could have, and I really did debate it, having him sit in slot 1 here for this attack there, but as you can see we didn't take much damage anyways. With the type advantage behind the Tech Exchange Buu, he is going to be able to tank in a phase like this one really effectively. INT Fat Buu is definitely best suited to running around in slot 2, even though he is a stacking unit. I'd certainly prefer to run other units in slot 1 and have him sit in slot 2 or 3. If you are able to get his revive off though, that is really effective to sort of get that as quickly as humanly possible. So here's Mr. Buu doing his thing. Not really a damage dealer, but that's not what he's here for. So Cell Max, this friend doesn't have big bad bosses. Link level 10. What are you doing, my man? Dang. Okay, that's alright. So not many attacks in that first slot there, so that's not going to give Cell Max much chance to get built up. This rainbow friend, surely I wasn't better off leaving my Cell Max on rotation. My Cell Max is only at 55%, so that's sort of my hesitancy there. At least we're going to have a couple of attacks in this second. Oh, that's not ideal. I was going to say to help build up Kid Buu's damage reduction, but we did need them to be normals. Fortunately, we are on a healing heavy team, so at least we will be able to recuperate a lot of that HP. We aren't dealing a great deal of damage though. My Cell Max is going to get a good opportunity to build up here, both key and defense. You love it. Cool. We get the first transformation with Exchange Buu. We might sort of tempted to do leave you on rotation. You get 4 there versus 3 there. Yeah, maybe we will utilise Fat Buu as a floater for now. That's the thing with this team, is it is sort of pretty versatile. We have a few dodging options here. You can see Buu Tank's getting his dodges off. The Tech Evil Buu, he can dodge, and he probably actually would have performed much better in slot 1 with his damage reduction and type advantage, to be honest. So that would have been probably the smarter choice to make there, but we are going to be able to transform into Buhan at some stage. Wow, that's alright, just let me down, Buhan. Oh, Buu Tanks, no dodge. So yeah, 9.5. If you're using him as a slot 2 or 3 unit, I think you could actually get away with Exchange Buu getting his transformation off into Super Buu, and then there we get a real big damage dealer. Which, as you can see, this team, unless the Cell Maxes are firing off, they do sort of lack a bit of damage dealing. Now, that definitely isn't helped by the fact that we've got Cell Max on the 150 lead, but yeah, we're sort of just making do with what we've got on that front. So, a couple of attacks in the front there. We're not going to worry about using the standby. We can do is grab all of those for some more healing, and then Mr. Buu heals with Rainbow Key Spheres. So we'll grab that, back up to full HP, and then we get tagged there. So yeah, here's where you can get a little bit crazy. So Cell Max pumping out a 20 million. We get the crit, and then 14 million too. So yeah, now that the Cell Maxes are getting firing, we should be able to get through this quite a bit quicker. That's why Cell Max is such a valuable addition to this team. Now, you can certainly run without them, and you could bring just one of the other style of Buu units, but this just works really well. So, you know what, we haven't even stacked up Buhan, but we're going to rock with that anyway. We'll grab those there, and then we'll just collect that. So, Cell Max gets tagged once. We get a little, get the extra defense. 15 milli is very nice. Do we get the crit? No, we do not. The Super Saiyan trio here, they can have their attack and defense lowered. So, something worth keeping a note of. Buhan will cancel one action here. So, it would be nice if it was a super, but not also. Oh, they can be sealed. Okay, well, okay, they're not going to do any damage to us now. Buhan, his first turn stats can definitely be low, and that is affected by the fact that we did one singular turn of stacking him, but like he started in slot 7, so not much we can do on that front, but his next turn stats will be much more impressive. So bang, you can see dodge. I would actually like him to take a hit just to showcase the double digits, but anyways, we don't get that opportunity because he just went full UI Goku here. So bang, yeah, we've already got him sealed, so clearly it doesn't matter to reseal him there. What we'll do is we'll just grab that. We are slowly building up our Dokkan gauge here, if you hadn't have noticed as well. So if we could get the Rainbow Cell Max to fire off a Dokkan attack, that could be some pretty insane damage. So again, sitting at that 20 mil mark. Do we get the crit? Kapow. Neither of the Cell Maxes have actually been hit with a super attack to get them that guaranteed extra attack either, which is a bit sad. Bang. And then yeah, INT Fat Buu here is just going to be able to pour on some decent damage. You've got the support of the Physical Kid Buu. Physical Kid Buu, really, really good support class unit, especially for Extreme, because he does have big bad bosses. So it's like a win-win situation there. So double digits galore for you, especially while you had type advantage anyway. Hey, there's the dodge. I do have Buu with a heavy dodge build. So what we'll do is we'll whack that. We'll hit that. And then the best we can do is 2 Rainbow Key Spheres on that front. So Cell Max is fully built up at this point. Yada yada yada, taking these double-digit normals. We might activate the the target mechanic on this next turn here. So, bang, because we haven't taken. Oh, I guess he couldn't perform a super because we have got them sealed. So bang, and then Buhan will get off the 18 key here. You can see up to a 15 million, which is 5 million higher than last rotation. So a lot of extra value in getting off all these 18 key supers. And now we go into the final phase here. So what we might do is pop that. How much damage we do? We do 12.6. So just to show you the craziness from when you are able to get that off, he now has 9 million defense. If we go like that, is there a way that we can drop? I think this might actually drop the 3. Oh my god, it did. Oh, and we got a 4th one too. Okay, so we're going to be dealing big damage with a nice crit here for Super Buu. Would have worked better to have Super Buu next to physical Kid Buu, but yeah, look at that double digits. I was holding my breath there because I didn't know whether this phase could actually seal, and that's what I was worried about. I was not concerned about him doing damage to Cell Max whatsoever. So we are now at, still at the 20 million range. So very, very consistent. We took a super, so that does mean that we will get a guaranteed additional super here. So this is, really our opportunity to pour on a lot of damage. Perfect. 14 mil. It's so funny seeing this 12 key. I imagine this would have haunted a lot of people. When I still remember when the Cell Max event came out for the first time, and it took me like 3 hours to get it done. I got absolutely fried by that event. But yep, here we go. Super Buu with 4 rainbow key spheres. Crit. Dang, no additional. But that's fine. We pretty much just did one phase. Goku here. So what we can do is pop that one again. Compare. And I guess we could also use that for a bit of extra damage. And actually he doesn't hit the threshold. I forgot about that. That's funny. Then we'll just do that into that, and then into that, which actually might get the Dokkan attack off, which is a mistake because now we have to scroll through that. So I'm just going to leave that. That can roll on through, and you can just enjoy Cell Max doing his big old super. So active turn, target mechanic, we would have been looking dandy anyway. We get the crit there, followed up with another 12 milli super on the 12 key. Bang, and then Buhan, as I said before. So much more consistent after that first turn when you can get that 18 key off a couple of times. So there you go, guys. That is my INT Fat Buu revisiting team builds done and dusted. As you just saw, team works really, really effectively. Would be nice if we had a few more big bad bosses units that we could rock here, just to help out. But it is what it is. So let me know your thoughts on the team builds down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.